Hi, welcome to Pencil College. In this video, we'll be moving on to example 3 of chapter 3.8. Okay, so it's a bearings question, and let's just read the question first. A ship A is 17 kilometers on a bearing of 234 degrees from a harbor H. So ship A is 17 km away from H. Okay, and the bearing 234 degrees is measured from H. Okay, so from H, putting our north or our compass at H, this will be our 234 degrees. Okay, if you're still unsure on how to measure your compass, okay, how to measure the degree or where to put your compass, okay, please watch the earlier videos. Okay, next part of the question, another ship B is 10 km on a bearing of 144 degrees from H. So point B is 10 km away from H. Now, what about the 144 degrees? 144 degrees is measured from H. Okay, so from H. So we should be measuring from here all the way to here. Okay, so the angle outside is 144 degrees. Okay, so if I take 234 degrees minus 144 degrees, I will realize that this angle AHB is 90 degrees. Okay, so let me just mark this with a right angle over here. Okay, so first part of the question, part A, find the distance between ships A and B. So we're looking for distance AB. Okay, so by Pythagoras theorem, AB is simply the square root of 17 square, AB is simply the square root of 17 plus 10 square. Okay, and if I were to work this out, I'll get the square root of 389. Okay, and rounding it off to 3 sig fig, I'll just get 19.7 km. 3 sig fig. Okay, now how about for part B? Okay, for part B of the question, it's a little bit tricky. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a red dotted line. Okay, I'll draw a right angle triangle around the diagram. Okay, so let me just do a screen over here so you can see. So as you can see, I've added a red, okay, triangle, which is a right angle. Okay, maybe I'll just draw it in bold, okay, to make it clearer to you guys. Okay, and then now since I want the bearing of B from A, I should be putting my compass at A. Okay, so if this is my compass, okay, then the bearing of B from A should be this angle over here. So I'm looking for this red angle. Okay, so to find the red angle, as you can see on the screen, I'll be making use of two particular angles. Okay, I will first find the yellow angle. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, I have the yellow angle. Okay, how do I find the yellow angle? Okay, recall that previously we found this angle to be, okay, we found the big angle outside to be 234 degrees. So if I were to take 270 degrees minus 234 degrees, I will find angle CHA to be 36 degrees. Okay, so this angle over here is 36 degrees. Okay, so in order to find, okay, let me just label this point to be C. Okay, CHA will give me 36 degrees. Okay, so to find angle CAH, okay, I'll just take 180 degrees minus 90 degrees minus 36 degrees. Okay, and this will give me 54 degrees. Okay, and this is the sum of angles in triangle CAH. Okay, so I found the yellow color angle over here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to move on to find, okay, the green colored angle. Okay, so let me just highlight the green colored angle over here. Okay, so how do we find the green angle? Let me just do it in green, okay, since we are looking for the green angle. So the green angle can be found using sine rule. So the green angle is the sine of HAB. Okay, so the sine of HAB over 10, okay, equals to 90 degrees, okay, sine of 90 degrees over AB, and AB is just square root of 389. Okay, take note that over here you should be using the square root of 389, or you should be using values with slightly more decimal places, okay, in order for your answer to be accurate. Okay, so what? Okay, and take note that over here I'm using my sine rule, so by sine rule. Okay, so working this out, okay, you can find angle HAB. Okay, so angle HAB is just the sine inverse, okay, of 10 times sine 90 degrees. Okay, for some of you who know, sine 90 degrees is actually just 1. Okay, so this is angle HAB. Okay, and finally, to get the angle that we want, okay, let me just erase off what we have in part A. Okay, to get the angle that we want, we'll just be adding these two angles together. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So the bearing of B from A is just equals to angle CAH plus angle HAB. Okay, so taking the values that we have earlier, okay, and if you round it off, you just get 0.84 degrees to 1 decimal place. Okay, so this answer here is wrong. It should be 0.84 degrees. Okay, now take note that there is a 0 here. Okay, why is there a 0 here? Because for bearings, okay, the way we write our answer, okay, is always in this 3-digit code. So let me give an example. Let's say the bearing is 107 degrees, then we will write it like that. But if the bearing is, let's say, 27 degrees, I will not write 27. Okay, this is wrong. I will write 027 degrees. Okay, just take note of this special property when it comes to bearings. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Okay, we'll be moving on to the next segment of trigonometry in the next video. Okay, I'll see you for now.